Hello everyone, welcome back. As you can see, a few things have changed since the last episode. It's been a little while since the last episode, but we're back in action here. I went ahead and started putting some walls and stuff up. I was just tired of looking at the ugliness of the old builds and not having foundations. So I tidied this area all up over here. So let's go take a look and we'll take a quick preview of what we left this with here. Oh no, I'm not gonna make it. So in the last few episodes, we messed around with this auto sorting system. Now I know this isn't really everyone's favorite because they're like, oh, it gets clogged up. But the easiest thing to do is come over your storage containers. I'm not gonna use this one here. That one is empty. Let's go over and take a look at this one right here. So all you have to do is say you don't want these iron rods. Control, click, and drag them to garbage, and it empties it out for you. That easy. So every once in a while I'm gonna have to come over here and empty these things out, but it's not that big of a deal. Or I can extend the storage if I really want to, but it's running really well. I like how it works. They do have to improve these so that they let the items pass through if the line is clogged. That would be really nice to see. That'd be an awesome quality of life, and I'm assuming that's something they're going to be doing here in the future. So hopefully this thing will work correctly. But it's running so slow that I don't really foresee any issues in the near future with it. And I completely missed. I'm going to have to get used to jumping all over here again. So yeah, as you can see, stuff is coming down the line. And I've just gone ahead, built myself walls all around here. And I even kind of use this area over here to my advantage. Now, getting up and down is actually pretty easy. I could put pads in here, jump pads, but what I did instead is I put these observation towers in. I kind of like how they line up to the second floor because we're going to be putting more machinery up here that'll go down to our sorting area. But I like how those look where they come up into the upper floor. We'll just have to avoid them while building. And over here I did a little bit of a mezzanine style thing going on. Because I had some of the ground still coming up through the foundations. So I thought I may as well use this and make a nice little open area. So it looks like a, modern factory. I think it just looks better. So that's pretty much it. I've only gone and done some of this, just kind of tidied stuff up a bit, made it look a little better. In this episode, what we need to do is, I was going to make supercomputers, but I want to get quartz over to here. So we need to bring quartz in, and it's right up that way. So I don't think I'm going to make a skyway or anything. What I'm going to do, just to save time and materials, because like that works really well because I'm going to put a train on it when trains come out. Over this way, I don't really see a point in putting a train system because they're more of like a long distance thing, right? So we'll just run it along the ground and then run it in here nicely into our main lines, I guess. So I got to get myself, take a look at my inventory here. I got to get myself cleaned up first of all. Let's get rid of some of that. And we need a whole bunch of concrete so I can make foundations, and a whole bunch of conveyor belts, or encased industrial beams, which it looks like we have a bit, but we're going to need some more. And plates, rods, power, everything. Okay, I'm going to go get cleaned up and make my way over to the quartz. So I came over here to look at our machine, and I totally forgot that I put an alternative blueprint in for research here. So let's take a quick look. We got the encased industrial beams. That's actually not a bad one. We can get 5 more inventory slots. Not really too worried about that right now. But we do have reinforced iron plates with nails and plates. Now I swear we already have a oh, we had the stitched iron plates. Okay, so this is the alternative. I think I'm going to go with this one for now. We'll select the encased industrial beams. That'll make things cheaper down the road. We do have, I love that map function. Completely forgot about it. We do have an encased industrial beam factory over here that makes quite a bit. It's 24 per minute. But eventually we will tear this down and build a more efficient one, or as we don't need as much of it as we move up the conveyor belt systems. So I gotta get my butt over there. It's a little bit of a journey. I am gonna be doing this one actually by foot, so it's gonna take me a few minutes, and then we'll build our way back. I think I'm gonna just are gonna run power there, or the power is already running. It's already running there. I'll just follow the power lines. That'll be easy enough, and then we'll build our way back. Okay, so I found my way back pretty easily here. And I brought power with me because I couldn't exactly remember from the last episode. It's actually been a few weeks. So I decided I may as well bring power with me while I'm going over there. So we still do have what appears to be a live enemy. Yeah, there, it's moving now. Damn it. Okay, so we're going to have to eventually take that thing out here too. But all we have down is just some auto miners. I didn't even build real miners, which is not too bad. At least I didn't waste my trip here and not bring power, but we don't have anything to build our Mark II M2 miners with. That's okay. So what we'll do now is we'll actually just start the conveyor system. I'm going to put it down there, and then we'll have it all coming through here. So I got to work my way back all the way to the base. Work this conveyor belt. I did actually kill quite a few enemies on the way here too. I did get 3 alien organs, which is good. And I killed a whole bunch of those stupid, I don't even know what to call them. The things that break out of the nest, and there's only 3 of them. They fly around. Don't do too much damage, but they're quite annoying. I killed a whole bunch of those on the way, so we shouldn't really encounter too many issues. I'll see you guys back there. So what I've decided to do is I've brought the main line in underneath that build, which is nice because that's why I like to leave space under the buildings, just to run that spaghetti line in case we need to. And I've brought it out this way, and we have it going up and over to a top layer up here, which will bring it, the quartz, right into our main line in case I need to draw off of it for like a main factory or we need it somewhere else. It's all nice having it come in here. Now this thing's actually starting to get a little tall. I was worried a little bit at the start with how tall it was going. Instead of going double, I went all the way up. But with these new item elevators now, not a big deal anymore. It's really easy to sneak stuff in and add it to the line. So I got to finish bringing this line here all the way down and over to that line there and have it connect. So this is also going to take a little minute, or a couple minutes, because it can be a little frustrating trying to run this stuff sometimes. And there we go. So this top layer here splits off over there, of course, and comes in and is actually perfectly in line. I'm going to just do this for now, of course. We'll edit this later. But it comes perfectly in line with the second floor. Look at that. It's like a, whoa, walk right off an edge. Thank God for that jetpack. But it looks so much better. It almost looks like I actually planned it this way, which I absolutely did not. But so stage 1 done. Now on the way back, what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to make a launching platform right up here somewhere, nice and high, to launch me across, and then just keep making platforms so I can get back and forth really quickly. I can use the baseline to get back here, but I also need a way to get over there quickly. So we're going to throw down a few foundations, put some belt on it, and use a belt to launch us. So that'll take a minute to kind of build that on the way back. Shouldn't be too bad. I just build one where I land, so it's not so hard. But I gotta grab a few items here before I forget to make some Mark II miners. So let's look at production and add a couple of those in there. I'm gonna bring 3 because I actually forget how much is over there. So I gotta grab a couple more portable miners just in case. I know we have 4 over there, I think, and a whole bunch of steel pipe. That's actually not too bad. This shouldn't take too long. There we go. Now I have a way to get back and forth efficiently. As you can see, we're actually flying in air. Now I don't, well, of course we're flying in air. We're not flying on land. But I don't want to just kind of jump right in there and have these guys attack me. Now I did put some building parts down, so that actually might have made them disappear. I don't think the portable miners count because those would, I think, be an entity over a block. So yeah, it looks like putting down those few items and then leaving and then coming back made those animals disappear, which is pretty cool. So we only actually have 2 nodes over here, which isn't bad. So I'm going to get these machines down and get them connected up to our line, and then we're going to zoom home and take a look at what we can make with this quartz. And we have power, and we have quartz. These actually take a second to get going. I never noticed that before, but look at that. Beautiful, beautiful quartz flying down the line. Now these things apparently push out 240 of this a minute, so we shouldn't have a problem with quartz at all anymore. So I'm going to follow this line back home, and we're going to start constructing on the second level of our storage facility. We're going to do smaller constructions first instead of the large factories, because I'm kind of hoping these updates are going to get a little bit more frequent, because I hate building the big stuff and then having to turn around and then rebuild it again because they came out with a new recipe or they've rebalanced, you know, anything like that. So I don't actually need to ride these lines back home like this, but this is actually kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. So of course the first thing we want to do when we start making our quartz is we actually want to smelt it. We can make crystal oscillators here for the time being. So I'm actually going to start our second facility here. I think right here. I'll bring this up a bit, give us a little bit of room to put walls and stuff in, and ooh, our storage is running right here. So yeah, I'm going to actually move out a little further. We'll move out this way. We got lots of room. So I'm going to bring in the quartz into here, and then we'll start smelting it, and we'll take a look at what we need to make the oscillators here. We can actually do that. We'll just drop right down here and take a look at our manufacturer here. So we'll take a quick look. We need obviously the quartz itself, some cables, and some plates. Now I was thinking, because we're already making cables and plates down here, we may as well crank them up to the second floor and just use those. Now I'm kind of thinking too that we can come right off of these, but then it's gonna get maybe a little messy that way. Let's take a look. This is, I believe, making our stitch plates. This one here, it is. Okay. And then the plates come out here and then go down this way. So I could... Nothing else comes in off this line? Nope, this is just plates. So I could put another splitter here and then have it go up over top. Oh, it's going to be tight. Because this one here is going over to make the frames. And I really don't want to nerf this side at all. So maybe I'll nerf the storage here. And we'll go up and then out and above, I guess. We'll figure this out. So the foundation's there. If we put another splitter here and then we go up, it'll be this one we have to take out, this foundation. I can deal with this because we can put smart splitters on here too. And anything else that we may need to peel off the line, we can actually use that for. Oh, that'll be cool. I can deal with that. I can't wait till they fix this bug here. Oh, and look at this. It appears as if our crystal has actually made it over here already. Holy crap, that was quick. So I'm gonna actually go one floor up. I don't like running these along the ground just so we can walk over top of them. So let's see how this looks here. Bring this up, put her in there. And beautiful, all nice and straight. Okay, and then we'll bring it over there. And there we go. We have automation on this. So we actually have to go... Oh, damn it. We needed a constructor for this. I don't know what I was thinking. You don't smelt quartz. You refine it. You process it. So let's go ahead, put the constructor in there. I guess that makes sense. Get it connected up. Perfect. Is that straight? Ooh, that is absolutely not straight. I can fix this up though. There we go. Now we can go ahead and tell it to make quartz crystal. There we go. So this will make us 15 per minute. Just coming off of 30 off the line. So we still have a lot of overhead on this, which is really, really good. So this will be making quartz crystal for us, which I don't think we really need to store quartz crystal. We'll take a look into that in the future here. But now we got to get our plates and our cables up here. So I think actually I can use 2 smart splitters and have both of them come up this way, or use 1 smart splitter and go upwards with 2 elevators, 1 on each side. Ooh, I think that would actually go over pretty well and look damn cool. Alright, so I got to thinking again, if I put the smart splitter on here, it'll actually filter it all out. So I won't have any going to storage. And plates and cables are actually pretty commonly used, so I should probably not do that. What I'm thinking is actually just bringing this main line here of my ore upwards, and then we'll just create whole new machines to feed into the one manufacturer. We'll go that way instead of like trying to feed off of all this down here. We'll leave this all alone. And there we go. So now I have a line of iron ingots coming up all the way to the second floor here. I'm going to actually raise this a little bit, and we'll add splitters and stuff in at a height as we go. So I should make myself some cables, and I'm going to also need iron plates too. This is going to take a little bit to figure out, so I'm going to bring this line out straight out this way, and then I think maybe going across this way just so I can pull off of it for different areas. I think that'll be the best plan for now. We can always renovate if we really need to. So there we go. Now I have plates and wires being made in these constructors. I'm using the iron wire alternate recipe, and I'm also just using the 2 iron ingots to the iron plate recipe here on this side. So we actually need to combine these and make stitched iron plates out of those. So for one of those, we're going to need our assembler, which I do have the items. No, I do not. So I have to go grab myself some modular frames and some rotors. Now that I'm actually saying it, I'm thinking rotors? I should make some of those too. We have some room down here I left. So I'm thinking maybe make some rotors down here so we could put them into storage. Because as far as I know, we're actually not making any at all. That'll be another good thing to store, I think. Alright, awesome. So we got our stitch plates going. But I also need to make cables too. So that means we're actually going to have to split off of this and use the wire off this to make cables. So I think I'm going to actually just sneak that in here. We're going to see what that looks like. We'll put it on the bend, nice and polite. Oh, that's so Canadian of me. We'll put it there and bring it out here. And then maybe make another constructor facing out this way, and then we got to create a line here. Hopefully I left enough room. Ooh, I might not have. Do I have enough room to put here? Let's find out. These things can be real picky, but they did in a recent update fix how much room you needed. Oh, these look cool when they're on the line all refined. I never actually looked at them before. They're in little baskets. That's neat, actually. I like that. Okay, well, that was a pleasant little surprise. Can't complain about that one at all. Let's see if we can't get in between. Oh, we can. Beautiful. Awesome. We have just enough space to sneak that line in there. So we'll just basically stack it, bring it back around, and then put it into a manufacturer, which actually I don't even think we need to stack. Manufacturing can probably go right here. Like literally right here, facing out this way. There we go. Let's see if I left enough room back here. I possibly didn't. Oh no, I did not. Not even close. But I did notice I was able to clip it through the power line. I don't know if that's been a thing for a while or if that was recently added or if I'm just remembering incorrectly. But if they just did add that, kudos to them because it makes things easier now. Why can I not? There we go. Plant it out this way, and that should give us more than enough room now. God, these things are huge. Okay, so there we go. Now we have to hook up our wire into it. Actually, let's go ahead and tell it to make these first. Okay, we don't need wire, we need cable into this. Wow, what am I doing here? So, what I'll do then is bring the cable out this way and then move this manufacturer further over because it just needs to go over here. And then, oh, there we go. I'll put one line going down and connecting into this main line, and then we'll merge everything right here into it. Oh, that'll work really well. Okay, making cables here. Getting a little ahead of myself. And this should be it. Okay, our 3 ingredients are now going into our manufacturer. So we got plates, we got some quartz, and we got some cables. Holy crap. And we got no power, so we actually cannot produce anything. Let's go ahead. I'm going to extend this a little bit over that way just so we have the extra connection. And we actually have to find another connection now, damn it. Oh, there we go. We'll just go off that. That'll work. Okay. And our manufacturer is now producing oscillators for us, which is sick. Ah, look at all that stuff moving on the line. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to go out here, and what we'll do is create a line down that merges right into here. So I got to actually throw a merger into that. Oh, look at that. I can hit it from right here. That is very nice. Okay, so I'm going to go, I think, right about here, and hopefully we can fit in our conveyor lift. So that'll connect there. Bring it up this way. And I don't think... I'm going to put a merger right on the ground level here, just so it's easier to get stuff to it. So let's go ahead, throw another merger down, and the merger will connect to this sucker right here. Oh, that's a little harder to line up. I think right about here will do. Out from there, out from there, and did that connect by itself down there? I don't think so. Let's go check this situation out here. Oh, it's like literally right beside it. Did it auto-connect? Is that a thing now? Because I cannot connect a belt to it. Well, we're about to find out. Once this gets loaded with an oscillator, we'll know 100%. So we're going to come out this way. Bam, snap right into it right here. There we go. And then I guess I can, as we make more and more stuff up here, we'll just merge it into its own lines. So that really shouldn't be an issue. Look, there it goes. That's awesome. Going away, and down the line. Oh, nice. Now this should actually end up right at the end of the line because it has no storage yet. So we should take these oscillators off the line. There we are. Oh, it's going to be all jammed up now. That kind of sucks. There's probably an oscillator sitting right in this stupid thing. Oh, what we can do. Okay, there we go. That'll take them out. That should remove it. There we go. We will actually make this storage here because it has no assignment. This one does, is making our steel pipes. So we'll put the second one, the one going upwards. This is... Okay, so this is a line in. This is the right side right here. So the right output, we are going to do our oscillators. So we'll put that in there. And we also got to do this here too. On the right output, or the left output, my bad. We got to also indicate that we want oscillators to come this way here too. So there we go. Oscillator will come out here, come here, get sorted out up here, and then go into this storage up here. So this will be our oscillator storage. Nice. We didn't really have to add to the system. So I'm going to take these, and oh, these look really cool sitting here like this. I love the detail in this game. And we're going to actually put them right back on the line and make sure that the oscillators end up in the place they're supposed to. There we go. They're going up. They're going down the elevator. Out the main line. Coming around. 1, 2. And up to the... Oh, that's awesome. Look how nice and quick that is. Now, this is going to be awesome once, or if they better, make the smart splitters a little more efficient by allowing stuff to pass through it when the one side fills up. So there we go. I actually feel really accomplished. We got our crystal all done. All automated over here, and we have oscillators being piled up into storage. So that's pretty sick. Another whole thing added, including a line. I'm really happy with that. Now, it's nice being back here, guys. Expect to see more videos, of course. I hope you guys do enjoy my new mic. I do apologize in advance here if I messed anything up with it. This is my first time recording with my new mic setup. What had happened was my other mic kind of just went kaput. It sounded like garbage. I couldn't fix it. So I decided to upgrade and get myself a mixer and an actual proper mic, like a full-out studio mic. So I have one of those now, and I think it sounds a little better. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. As usual, if you made it to the end of the video, let me know. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out. Stay classy, and have a good one. Boop.